League of Legends might look complicated, but let me break it down for you in a way that makes sense. From a total noob, from the beginning. By the end of this video, you'll know what League of Legends is, how it works, and how to start playing without being lost. Don't focus on the team slaying the Baron. We will cover that later. League of Legends launched back in 2009. It is a MOBA. MOBA stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. Think of it like a mix of strategy and action. Two teams fighting on a battlefield, each player controlling a single powerful character called a champion. The goal, work together to destroy the enemy team's base before they destroy yours. The most common game type played is 5v5 on a map called Summoner's Rift. This is what you see the pros play. Now that we know the basics about the game and the game type, let's start going into more of the details and nuances of the game. I will be breaking this up into sections, so you can fast forward to certain sections that you might be interested in. Let's start off with champions. Currently there are 160 champions. For example, we have Annie, which is a fire throwing type, and then we have Garen, which is a sword wielding warrior. So there is quite the diversity. I recommend starting off with one of the tutorial champions, which is Miss Fortune. Start from there and try all different types. Alright, second section. Let's go over the map itself. Summoner's Rift. I will mark points of interest between blue team and red team on the map. This is where the spawn points are and the stores. This is also where you can regain health and mana and where you will be returned to once you teleport back. Here we see the Nexus and 3 inhibitors on each side. These are the 3 lanes, top, mid, and bottom, also referred to as top, mid, bottom. On the lanes we have 3 towers on each side, and we also have 2 towers next to each nexus. I have marked the 2 team objectives. The bottom one is where the dragons will spawn in, and at top we'll have a different variety of enemies. I wouldn't be concerned in the beginning with these. Just follow the team, and if they're going after the dragon or the baron, just go in there and help out. Finally, we've come to the jungle camps. Each side is going to have 2 power-up enemies that need to be slayed, so your jungler is going to be going in there and taking out these camps. Now that we know about champions as well as the map, let's discuss roles in the game. Each of the 5 players takes on a role. So we have top lane, is usually a tanky or a bruiser fighter type. We have mid lane, is generally an assassin or a mage that can deal big damage. Then we have the jungler. He roams around the map, helps the other lanes, and secures objectives. Then we have the ADC, or attack damage carry, the team's range damage dealer in bot lane, so the bottom lane. And down there we also have support, protects and enables the ADC while setting up vision and fights. Thanks to the roles and thanks to the sheer amount of champions, 160, every game feels different. Well, now that we've gone over the champions and the map, let's go over the objectives. The first being the dragons that spawn. There are different types of dragons that give you different types of power-ups. You obviously want to take them out first before the other team does. And then on the top side, you will have different variety of enemies spawning in that will also give you different types of benefits. Again, you want to take those out before the other enemy team does. The obvious other objectives are taking out the towers and the inhibitors on your way to the nexus to destroy it on the other side, while also protecting your tower, your inhibitor, and your nexus. Now let's go over the gameplay loop of a typical match. We'll start with gold. You receive gold with anything you do in the game. So if you take out minions, if you take out towers, if you take out dragons, you also receive gold just passively, even if you don't do anything and just sit in your base. This gold needs to be used to buy upgrades at the store. So, for example, you can upgrade your boots to move faster as the game goes on, so you can get quicker to your objectives. Another gameplay functionality is leveling. As you take out minions, as you are actually in the vicinity of minions being taken out, or towers or dragons, you receive experience points which level you up all the way to level 18. Um, you also get ability points. All of the champions will have 3 different abilities as well as a special ability, and all of those can be upgraded. So all the abilities are upgraded 5 times, and the special abilities upgraded 3 times. So 18 levels. As the match progresses and you become more powerful, it's going to be easier for you to kill the minions as well as the towers, and at which point you're going to start making headway and potentially square off against the champion, which one of you will end up losing. That person will get put on a timer before they are brought back. At the beginning of the game, those timers are relatively short, but they do increase as the game goes on. So at later stages of the game, if you die, you're going to wait quite a long time before you can come back. Now, I think this is enough to get you into the game. I think this is more than enough information to get you to understand what the actual game is. As someone who was a beginner just not too long ago, I really had no concept of how the game played until I started. I would recommend going through training manuals, and then from there going and starting the bot matches and just building your experience that way. Before you know it, you'll start to understand how the game plays and how things work, and you'll want to play against other people, and you'll have a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you for listening. If you think I missed anything, please do leave a comment, and if you like this video, please do subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a good one.